Okay, hey guys, Dev04066 here, and today, yes, we are gonna talk about the new Clash of Clans update that has just dropped today. And in fact, it was only a few hours ago, okay? Um, Now, I know you guys have not seen a Clash of Clans video from me for a very, very long time. And to be honest, this is probably going to be the last Clash of Clans video that I'm making because I actually quitted the game a few months back and I don't have any plans of returning to the game. But just would like to give you guys some closure. So apart from the update video, okay, I'm also going to this will also be my last video on Clash of Clans, and just to inform you guys, so you guys won't be expecting to see any more clan war videos or strategy videos on Clash of Clans anymore. Okay, now the new update, okay, probably the biggest and the most anticipated update in Clash of Clans since Clan Wars first came out, and I believe Supercell chose to release this update at this time to combat the newest top ranking app right now, which is Pokemon Go. Now, will this draw players back into the game? To be honest, I don't know, but I do not think so. Why do I say that? It's because Clash of Clans has been dying for like the past few months already. You don't see those big YouTubers making Clash of Clans videos as often anymore. Jake from One Hive, he has quitted Clash of Clans fully. You don't really see Clash of Clans videos from people like Chief Pet or Clash with Cam anymore. They only come out like once in a very long while. Um, Galadon still makes Clash of Clans videos sometimes, but it's mostly Clash Royale now, as is the case with Spencer $23. So, is the game dying? Yes, it is. Will this update revive the game? Who knows? Maybe it might not, or perhaps it has just come too late and the situation has already become unsalvageable. But anyways, let me just go through the update with you guys and give you guys my thoughts on this update. First of all, they're getting a new defense starting at Town Hall 8. Okay, it's the bomb tower. Now, if you guys do not know already, this defense actually comes from Clash Royale. It works the exact same way. It cannot target air troops. It deals splash damage to ground troops, sort of like a ground only wizard tower. But another trick is that there's a bomb hidden inside the bomb tower, and it will go off after you destroy the bomb tower. So what do I think of this defense? I think it's pretty good, and it's definitely much needed, especially with the abundance of mass attacks such as mass bowlers and mass miners. This heavy splash damage uh, will definitely come in handy to combat those mass troop attacks, and encourage people to use a wider variety of attacks, um, wider variety of skilled attacks rather than attacks that require no skills, like just spamming the same troop type over and over again and getting the third star. So a good defense. It's pretty well balanced, I would say. A single maxed out Hog Rider can take out a bomb tower um, and survive the bomb blast with a little bit of health left, if I am not wrong. But that is assuming no other defenses are in the area. Okay, now how will this affect war? Sending this in, you can use hogs to take this out in war, but I wouldn't devote too many hogs to take out the bomb tower specifically because um, the splash damage is quite significant, and really all you need is a few hogs to take this out. um, so yeah, that's what I feel about this new bomb tower, and you can have a maximum of 2 bomb towers at Town Hall 11. So you'll get your second bomb tower, I think it's at Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11, but you get your first bomb tower at Town Hall 8. So moving on, witch hit points massively increase, damage slightly increase. Okay, so the witch is receiving a huge buff. Okay, the witches now can um, survive a giant bomb blast. Okay, a witch still won't survive 2 giant bomb blasts, but a witch will now survive a single giant bomb blast. Okay, this is a huge buff to the witch. Not only have they buffed the hit points, but they have also buffed its damage slightly. Okay, now the weak point in witches previously was that a giant bomb will kill off all of your witches instantaneously, even if you have a heal spell or you have healers behind them, or even if a Grand Warden was there, because their hit points were just too low. Now that they are able to survive a giant bomb blast, it might make the witch rather OP when paired with the Warden, with a couple of healers and or a heal spell perhaps. And I do not see the bomb tower being able to combat witches which are under heal spells or under the effect of the healer. So perhaps we are seeing a return of the mass witches, but who knows. I feel that the witch does not need to be buffed so much. It could be OP again in this update, but I trust that the Clash team has done their research and balancing before dropping this update again, since mass witches were pretty popular a while back ago, before they had to nerf them. Right, next up, giant bombs no longer deal 1.5 times damage to Hog Riders. Okay, very interesting indeed. Now, double giant bomb setups were the way to go when building war bases, especially for people at Town Hall 9, where Hog Riders were all the rage to help you get that 3-star. Okay, so the bomb tower sort of serves as another giant bomb, I would say. So removing this 1.5 times damage to Hog Riders from giant bomb won't render the Hog Rider so useless. So I think this is a pretty good call, and like I said before, we'll have to see how this turns out in war. But certainly quite interesting. I can see war players probably pairing, putting their giant bombs together with the bomb tower, and after the Hog Riders take out the bomb tower, then perhaps the giant bomb will go off, and that will still kill the Hogs, even though it's not 1.5 times damage anymore. So yeah, definitely quite interesting to see. Will we be seeing centralized bomb towers? Maybe, because you will only get one bomb tower at Town Hall 9, and the bomb tower is, in my opinion, one of the best defenses against Hog Riders, if you have it well protected with other defenses. Right, next, at Town Hall 10 you unlock the Wizard level 7. Okay, so previously the Wizard could only go up to level 6, now you have a level 7 Wizard with a new sort of golden flare to their hood. Okay, that means increased hit points, increased damage for the Wizards. And the Wizard, well, it's mainly used for funneling in almost all attacks. So this will help the Wizards to funnel through buildings faster. Definitely a welcome change. Will it make them OP? No, I do not think so. This is a good call by the Clash team, so definitely support this. Okay, level 6 Wizards now have their hit points and damage slightly increased, and we can now unlock level 6 Wizards at Town Hall 9. That's right, Town Hall 9 war players can now use those red hooded Wizards instead of those blue ones. And yeah, definitely really like the look of level 6 Wizards and the new level 7 Wizards as well. So this is definitely quite a huge buff to Town Hall 9 offense, in my opinion. And the bomb tower alone, I do not think it will be enough to counteract the changes to the buffs given to offense. Right, Hidden Tesla, new level. Okay, Hidden Tesla level 9, which unlocks at Town Hall 11, and Hidden Teslas no longer deal 2 times damage to P.E.K.K.As. So I do not think we'll be seeing a resurface of Go White from the war players, but I do believe that it will make P.E.K.K.As slightly more useful when it comes to wars or even trophy pushing. The P.E.K.K.A is currently one of the most underused troops in the game, in my opinion. It's just too slow to be of use, and it gets distracted way too easily, which is why I do not feel that the P.E.K.K.A is actually, or many people actually do not feel that the P.E.K.K.A is as useful. Now with the remove 2 times damage from Teslas, I do not know how this will work out. But then again, they did add a new level to the Tesla, so it's sort of contradictory. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. Level 5 Baby Dragon unlocked at Town Hall 11. Okay, Baby Dragon level 4 available at Town Hall 10. Okay, so the baby dragon is a pretty strong troop when left alone in my opinion because of its rage ability. Definitely a very unique troop in Clash of Clans and one of my favorite troops, definitely. And yeah, I like this new change to the baby dragon. Okay, moving on, mortars level 10 and level 8 and 9 mortars have their damage increased. Mortars, one of the most useless defenses in the game currently because of one is slow attack speed. Usually faster troops will just zip by the mortar, won't even land a single hit on them. Not to mention its blind spot plus the low damage, especially if you're using tanky troops, which most people are. I mean, um, I've seen how the new damage actually affects wizards, and I think this is a good call to make the mortar sort of useful again, and this can excuse me, help to counteract. Will this help to counteract those mass attacks? I do not think so. It might help against mass reach attacks, but for mass miners and mass bowlers, I do not think it will help because these troops are usually just moving way too fast for the mortar to even land a single hit on them. Perhaps what they should have done is boost the attack speed of the mortar, not so much of the damage, and I think that will make it way more useful. Okay, skeleton spell spawn much more skeletons, and over a longer period, of time. Definitely a good call by the Clash team once again. Okay, the skeleton spell still hasn't found a use for it in the game yet. It's pretty useless in my opinion. The only time I can see it being useful is can be used to distract a single targeting inferno. If you want like your king or your queen to take down the town hall, but the single targeting inferno in range. But with all the mass attacks going on, I do not see any single targeting infernos in the game anymore. They are all set to multi. Skeleton spells at most it will distract the multi infernos for like 1 to 2 seconds max. I mean the skeletons get burned down almost instantaneously. So I do not believe that. I believe the skeleton spells still need some tweaking, more buffs obviously to make it a useful spell in the game. Next, clone troops from clone spells can stay much longer on the battlefield. Okay, definitely a good call as well. Clone spell, similar to a skeleton spell, it's way underused. I haven't seen anyone actually using it properly in the game yet, other than for shits and giggles. But the clone spell, it takes up double the space of a regular elixir spell, making it very costly to use. Okay, costly in terms of space, not so much of resources. Okay, and that is why you do not see many clone spells being used in the game. Now what I feel is that perhaps they should reduce the housing space from 4 to 3, and maybe you'll see much more use in the game. But of course this buff is useful as well, allowing the troops to stay longer on the battlefield. Next, bowler hit points slightly decreased. Nerf to the bowlers, definitely needed since they are sort of OP. I feel that they should nerf the miners as well, but they did not. Perhaps that will come in the next update, but yeah, definitely a good way to deter these mass bowler attacks. Okay, we also get the level 6 dragon at Town Hall 11. Okay, the dragon, still a useful troop in the game, but with the recent eagle and all the new defenses coming up, dragon is sort of mass dragon attacks are a little bit overwhelming. It's kind of easy to get the 50%, but not as easy to get the town hall using mass dragon. So definitely something I would like to see, level 6 dragons. Okay, next, X-Bows level 5. X-Bows, pretty useless defense as well in my opinion. But a new level of the X-Bow means more damage and more HP. The X-Bow is a pretty tanky building by itself, and the new level and increase increase in damage, I would say that the X-Bow, this is certainly a well needed buff for the X-Bow. Next, 25 additional war pieces to help box up those new defenses. Okay, very useful. We can never seem to have enough wars. I mean, the more wars you have, well, one thing is you can build a nicer looking base, and Another for more practical reasons, of course, you can build a better base with more war pieces. So I'm not complaining, really do like more wars in the game. Right, upgrade discounts to all these troops and buildings here. Okay, discounts to either the time or the building or cooking costs. So definitely much needed, since people are sort of impatient and do not like to wait. Okay, clan wars balancing, earn a partial war win bonus even when failing an attack, so you no longer get 0 loot for getting on a 0-star fresh sheet. That will encourage players to try out more new strategies, which is I believe what the Clash team wants, and definitely a good incentive for those war players who are trying to move up to the 3-star game. War win bonus is no longer reduced when attacking lower town hall levels. I think they should not have done this, because this actually helps to alleviate the problem of town hall bullying slightly. So yeah, I do not think they should have implemented this change. I do not really like it, but again, we do not know how this will work out. Okay, next, tougher targets in war are worth more clan XP to a max of 10 XP. Definitely good, because it will help clans to level up much faster in the game, even though most of the older clans in the game are usually or clans in the game who war frequently ever since the new clan leveling update came out. They should be around level 9 to level 10 by now. Okay, so this will help those newer clans to progress up faster. And they are now basing clan X oh okay, fine. Oh, and of course one of the biggest updates ever, arranged wars are now out, but they are calling it friendly wars. Okay, friendly wars, arranged wars, whatever. The Clash, or should I say the war community, has been asking for this update years ago, and now they are finally delivering it to us. Okay, they come a bit late, yes, it's definitely pretty late for them to be implementing this change now, but better late than never. Okay, so definitely a fun feature, and you'll perhaps get those war clans up and going again. I know PWC has recently left the war scene as well, so quite a shame there. They were one of the best war clans in my opinion, but yeah, okay. Next one, army training revamp and quick train. Okay, troop and spell trainings now happen in single dedicated tabs. Okay, they changed, once again they changed the layout of the barracks and the training tabs. Okay, now upgrading your barracks will not give you more troop capacity, but rather it shortens the training time of troops, which is very useful. You can have up to a you can train up to double of your maximum troop capacity at any one time, regardless of the level of your barracks, which I find this is quite useful to have. Troop capacity should not be based on the level of the barracks, in my opinion. So yeah, definitely like this update. And there's also the quick train tab, which people have been asking for a long time. I know this allows them to save army layouts. I mean, you can have up to 3 very useful. You can have one for farming, one for trophy pushing, one for war attacks, even though you shouldn't really be using a set layout for war attacks. But yeah, definitely a good update to have. They should have done this a long time ago. I know in their other game, Boom Beach, but I don't play that game. They had this from the very beginning. Clash should definitely had this from the beginning as well, but at least they're coming out with it now, so yeah, good call. Troops and spells in training can now be reordered. Okay, useful quality of life feature. Okay, good to have, not complaining. And overkilled units train and get a green check mark. You can donate these. So again, another quality of life update. I like this one as well. Okay, training single troops is much faster than training multiple troops at a time, and it only takes 3 minutes to train dragons now. Now, a long time ago, it took half an hour to train a single dragon. That was a real drag, and you had to wait literally forever, a few hours, just to get a camp full of dragons. Now it only takes 3 minutes for one dragon, so definitely encouraging players to play more. So I like this update. Okay, full army training time should be roughly similar to before. Okay, not much change here. Small amount of units have a slightly higher finish training gem cost. So yeah, basically encouraging people to train up the full army at one shot rather than training it a little bit at a time, since if you're the type of jammer who likes to jam up your armies, it is more worth it if you jam up your whole army in one shot rather than in short bursts. And large amount of units now have a lower finish training gem cost. Very nice as well, helps players to save on gems. Okay. Oh, and one other stuff that came out which was not mentioned here. I do not know how long ago this was released, but I know this was in Clash Royale way before it came to Clash of Clans. Okay, now have a sort of a value pack similar to the one in Clash of Clans. You get a huge ton of value for those packs. Basically, you get gems and you get resources for like about 1/5 of the price of what it would usually cost. So very good call to the Clash of Clans team. Help definitely will be encouraging people to spend more money on the game, since people usually do not want to pass up such a good deal. So I like that they are implementing this in Clash Royale as well, and it will not make farming such a chore, or and you definitely make spending buying gems way more worth it as it was in the past. So yeah, that's it for my thoughts on the whole new Clash of Clans update that just came out today. This will be the last Clash of Clans videos I'm making, so see you guys around, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.